Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Naruto, chapter 685 review. Now, this chapter review may be quick because there are only 3 main parts of substance. You have the Kaguya and the dimensions, and then you have Naruto, the main... Oh, no, you have 4 parts. If you want to include Naruto, the main body, stalling Kaguya for time, as they try and find Sasuke, and they meaning Sakura and Obito. And then you have the final 4th part, which is Sasuke and his abilities, and him actually reaching Obito and Sakura. So once again, you have 4 main parts. You have Kaguya and the dimensions, and we find out that one of them is the sea of fucking acid. Then you have Naruto stalling for time, which actually is covered right there and there. The main body of Naruto and all the other clones and Kakashi. Well, Kakashi ain't doing shit, obviously, because he's Kakashi. But thing here is that they're stalling for time. And they're hoping that they, again, meaning Sakura and Obito, can find Sasuke. So, and they did. And Sasuke winds up getting there. So, part 2 is already covered, because it's, again, very simple. Once again, for the last time, Naruto is stalling for time. The main body in the ice world. Now, going back to point number 1, the dimensions. This, first of all, when Obito says that they're very far away, that to me, I think, sounded a little bit odd. Because if the dimension itself was far away, that means that the dimension has some degree of space, or it comprises space within it. Because maybe when it comes to the core dimension, the dimensions reside, or they're all tied into the core dimension through means of space. Because a dimension technically would have its own unique space and time unless they were a part of another area of space. So basically, we're talking about pocket dimensions, right? In a sense, if these dimensions are pocket dimensions of the core dimension, okay, now that makes sense. Now that makes sense, okay? So let me say it one more time. If these dimensions, meaning the lava one, the ice one, the sea of acid, the desert, if they are all pocket dimensions that reside within the core dimension, now that makes sense. And that would obviously indicate that the dimensions comprise of space within the core dimension itself. So that's probably the case. That's not confirmed or not, but that's probably the case. That's number 1. Number 2. We have a very fascinating scene where they open one of the dimensions and lo and behold, it's a sea of acid. And it comes tumbling their way and Sakura gets burned. So, number 1, the sea of acid. Why? Well, someone in the comment section, when I did the live reaction right here, by the way, live reactions right here in my right, your left, how maybe these dimensions tie into either the elements, the shinobi villages, or Kekken Genkai. And how when you have someone like the Mizukage, she had acid-related abilities and lava abilities as well. And that would of course go hand in hand with the lava realm and the sea of acid realm. And whether that's the case or not, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Because when I think about it, when you take a look at the desert world and the core dimension, the core dimension is just straight up like a plain. Just pure rock, okay? Like Inoki's place. And whatever it's called, the village hidden in the earth. The dirt. I don't know, Hobbit homes, fuck it, whatever. Thing here is that when you look at his place and when you look at the core dimension and when you look at the desert place, they could be synonymous with that village, Inoki's village, and the village hidden in the wind, or Gaara's place, okay? So I would remember the Gakure names, but aside from Kumogakure and Konoha, I mean, even though it's not really Gakure, fuck, whatever. I don't know, man. Just leave me the fuck alone right now. Just sit down. Leave me the fuck alone, alright? I don't remember these names. I review too much shit to remember the names of everything. I'm not that good. If I was shit, I would have gone to Harvard. So, and I didn't. So, moving on. And if you did, fuck you. Now. Yeah, that's right, I'm jelly. I'm jelly. I'm real jelly. So, those two places could coincide with the villages. But at the same time, you look at the ice world, and to say that the ice world is a representation of the village in the mist is, there's no way in hell. So nor could you say that for the acid lava, I mean the Sea of Acid world as well, because the Sea of Acid world is there's no way in fucking hell. So my thing here is that the villages, I mean the dimensions, whether or not they symbolize the villages, Kekken and Genkai, or the elements themselves, who knows? Alright, I'm not too sure myself, but it's possible. Now the next thing. Sakura was actually pretty damn useful. I can't deny it. Alright? Sakura able to transfer chakra to Obito, and Obito, he was able to hold, and they were able together. It wasn't like it was him by himself. He had obvious assistance. And if a Naruto clone was there, it could have been done with greater ease. But the point here is that they did it. Alright? They were able to give Sasuke enough time to use his ability to switch with the jacket that she threw behind her. And lo and behold, Sasuke is there in the core dimension. So the question here is, what happens now? Will Sasuke transfer his chakra over to Obito so they can go back to the ice dimension? Or will it be something along the lines of, well, Obito, he's exhausted and he can't use his abilities anymore because his eyes were bleeding heavily. And if I recall, well, he has the Senju DNA, but since he only has a Mangekyou Sharingan, he should be blind, but hey, who knows? Who the fuck knows, right, Kishi? So, I don't know. With that, I'm not too sure on. But Sasuke at some point is probably going to meet up with Naruto. Either he goes to Naruto, or Naruto somehow gets to him, which I highly, highly, highly doubt. So, I'm going to probably say that Sasuke is going to wind up getting to Naruto via some means. Either through, and I still believe, I don't care what anyone says, unless the series is over or Kaguya is defeated, I still believe that the palace is, it has some significance. To me, it's too much of an obvious structure in both the ice world and the lava world for it not to have some relevance. And even though we didn't see one in the desert world, it could have been hidden under the sand. And Sasuke, since he was in such a rush, couldn't go and search for it. So now that now that he's back with Sakura and Obito, and they have exhausted their chakra supply. And I don't know if Sasuke himself can do it with Obito. That sounds kind of weird. But I don't know if Sasuke can just simply transfer all of his chakra to Obito, and they can create the portal that way. But at the same time, wouldn't they want to preserve chakra so Sasuke would still have enough chakra to fight against Kaguya? Or maybe since Sasuke has awakened his Indra-like powers, his Sage-like powers, whatever. Since he has the Rinne Sharingan combination, maybe what a lot of chakra is to them, meaning Obito and Sakura, it is little for him. So maybe he can go in and out of the dimensions like Kaguya can, but maybe it's a little bit harder. So something like that. But of course, in his case, with the help of Obito. So again, I don't know. I don't know. There are a whole lot of possibilities going on there, and we'll see later on. And finally, the last part. Hello, Law. Law. Rude. Come on, listen. Come on. Come on. It's so Law. It's so fucking Law. And I think someone in the comment section said that, well, this happened like this was something that occurred in Naruto first. I'm like, where? Like where in Naruto did a power exist to where they can switch objects instantaneously? Like, that's the foundation of that power. This is the foundation of Sasuke's power. And I had a feeling, I called it. I called it. When I saw Sasuke switch himself with his own sword at that one point in time, I knew that he was rocking powers very similar to Law. And the thing here is that, and listen, alright, I'll admit, alright, 2 years ago, if you guys don't know, 2 years ago I did a video, and the video was semi-big. I mean, it got the attention of Mr. Sawyer 7 Mage. Oh shit, bow down. Oh, bow down. Fuck out of here. And the thing here is that myself, him, and other people had the notion that, according to these spoilers, because that's what it was. It was spoilers that were stated on a forum like 2 years ago, that Sasuke would get powers to like rewind time or something like that. Like his Sharingan would get to the point where he could have some level of time control. But it's not time control, it's space control. He's manipulating space to where he can switch his body with an object, alright? And that's what he's doing. So, I mean, you can argue from like a foundational standpoint, maybe it's different than Law's, but honestly, it's so Law. Now, can he do it with other people? I don't think so. I don't know. I think for now it's only objects, like inanimate objects, not living beings. So, unless he can expand on that later on, who knows? But overall, that being said, I'm done. The chapter to me was okay, plus the good, and I'll leave it at that. So King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Sakura, for the first time in like I don't know how damn long, I'll give you some claps. And Sasuke rocking the Law powers, good for you. You know, you've improved clearly, obviously. So yeah, I'm done. King Lightning, and he has a range too. Oh. He has a range for his powers. He can't just do it. It's not like he has. He can't do a Minato where he has a seal somewhere and he can go over there wherever his seal is on, like in the planet. No, he can't do that. He has a certain radius to where his powers can work. Almost as if he has a room. Oh shit! Oh, subtle messages. Alright, I'm done. King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.